Yeah. Hey, man, welcome back, man. Welcome back to another episode of Frame, man. Hey, man, today we got a special guest, man. Today, I'm sitting down with one of the top podcasters that I grew up watching, but also to today's game as well. Today, man, I want to bring y'all today on Frame, Big Homie Kodaq.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the introduction.
It's an honor to have you on, brother, because when I first started my podcast journey, I watched Big Homie House.
Wow.
It wasn't even intentional.
Yeah.
This was some shit I just got on YouTube. It was during COVID time.
Yeah.
Right, so 2020. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I got to figure out what's entertaining. We stuck in the house for fucking hours. Quarantine and shit. So I get on YouTube. I'm like, damn, fuck it. Who's Big Homie's House?
Yeah.
Clicked on one clip. I watched the whole fucking weekend full of the channel.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
So I've seen the growth from there to now.
Can I go live on my TikTok?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Set that up.
I be wanting to give my TikTok people something to watch. But no, I definitely appreciate the introduction. I appreciate the love, and I really appreciate it because sometimes like doing this, you be thinking like, ain't nobody watching this shit.
Yeah, you do though.
Real, like, cause you ain't no real like it's like when if you work in Foot Locker, you're gonna have automatic gratification if you sell a bunch of shoes. If you work at Icebox or someplace that sell jewelry, you sell a lot of jewelry. You can see it coming in.
Facts.
Right? No, I put out the content and I may see people interact with it, but I don't see the long-term impact. Like Topanga, the girl I'm working with now, she said it all the time, like, bro, you just don't know like what you mean to some people. Like other people, and I admit it, sometimes I can be a little bit awkward, like in person, like because at heart, like I'm really an introvert. Yeah. Like I can talk in public, but sometimes it just got to be set up that way. So I'm glad the world has been receptive of the shit that I got to say, the random shit I got to say.
Nah, we definitely gonna get into it, man. But like you said though, sometimes you may not be think that you big enough for people to be like, damn, I recognize who you are, and I appreciate what you give out to us as content. Yeah. So tell me who was Big Homie Kodaq before Big Homie Kodaq.
Big Homie Kodaq. I'm typing in my what's your name.
You good, man. I know you trying to go live.
I want to go live. I want to share this moment. But Big Homie Kodaq is I'm a guy, man. I'm a talker. I'm a yapper. I'm a storyteller at this stage in my career, and I've evolved over the course of like, man, you say 5 years been doing the podcast, man. I've been doing media in Atlanta for like 15. Like I started, like it's gonna be 15 years next year, but I started my journey like back in 2012. My first internship was with DJ Greg Street down here in Atlanta. And from that point, it was kind of like just figuring out what I wanted to do, but also evolving as, you know, the times evolved. And I call myself getting radicalized, like in media. Whereas like when I first started, I was just happy to be on somebody's team. Now my pride is like creating and having my own team and having an opportunity for other people to kind of shine under my platform. So the Big Homie's House, it used to be just me, but it's all encompassing now. We got a bunch of different media personalities that go out and cover events like, you know, men, women, light skin, dark skin, from different backgrounds or whatever, because I feel like we can tell a full story. And I think the biggest credit to like not just me, man, you can speak to this as well, but like as creatives, you know, the brass ring is a lot lower. Like we don't have to go to Revolt or BET or MTV. We don't. Or any of these other platforms. Like, you know, back then, like you made it in 106 Park, you was a star. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you remember this show called Tides Point Oh, but I was telling one of my homegirls about it. It came out like in the early, like mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s, like around 2008, 2009. And they would just highlight the viral shit that was on the internet. But I feel like that was the beginning of where we at now, to like, you don't need to go to these big platforms to be a star. You can be a star from your living room. Look at what the streamers are doing now. So, I mean, I've strayed off the topic, but Big Homie Kodaq is a creative. I'm a guy I'm a guy with a bunch of ideas. I'm a storyteller. Like, you know, I just recently found out that I am 28% Nigerian. So,
rock out,
yeah, shout out to the ancestry.com. But, but a part of it, I mentioned that to say, like, in West Africa, they have this thing called grilled. Okay. So the T is silent, but it's grilled. So that is a West African storyteller. So I feel like, it just makes sense that, I found out about my heritage then as I'm transitioning into this space that I'm in now to like being solely like a media personality. I mean, solely like an on-air personality, being like more of a producer role.
Producer role.
Yeah.
Okay, what made that switch for you? Because in the conversation I asked you, who was Big Homie before Big Homie Kodaq? And you said, well, I was just happy to be on somebody's team in the beginning when I first got into media.
Yeah.
You obviously had to have a switch there that switched to the point to where you was like, well, fuck, why can't I run the show myself?
Exactly. Oh, you want to know that story?
Yeah. What was that switch for you? Give me that.
Okay. Well,
give me that switch.
It started with it's actually the culmination of a few things, right?
Okay.
So I tell anybody, and I'm gonna tell you this, but I tell anybody that's watching this, you're gonna fail so much before you succeed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can attest to that. I swear.
I think anybody who's successful, their story has a lot more L's than W's. Like, it looked crazy. Like, if it was an NFL coaching win-loss record, it would be way more L's than W's.
Facts.
But it's like those W's that happen are so important because they wouldn't happen without the L's. So I got fired from every dream job I had. I lost it. Like, V103, I got fired. Oh man, actually, what's today? It might be today 10 years ago. Yeah. I have to check my calendar. I'm gonna check my calendar and let you know. But I had got fired from V103 in Atlanta right as I was about to go on vacation. I was I was finishing up grad school. Can I lean this right here?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
we can get that going.
I was finishing up grad school, and I got a call. I was in the middle of a Walmart, and they say it was Gene Ross, who was my supervisor at the time at V103. I was just a board op. I wasn't like on air or nothing like that. But she was like, "Yeah, I'm here with HR." My heart dropped.
Oh shit! When you get that HR call, you know it's some bullshit
they put you on the phone with HR. This shit is cooked.
That shit get real.
Over.
It get real.
GG's in the chat. It's done. You're cooked. So that was the first time I lost my first dream job. 2018. I miraculously found out that TMZ was doing some stuff in Atlanta. They needed a cameraman. I ain't see myself as like what's
behind
the word?
The scenes cameraman. Yeah,
it's the word for that. Paparazzi.
Yeah,
I didn't see myself as paparazzi because I wasn't moving like that.
Yeah,
but I was paparazzi. I was working for TMZ, but I never moved like that because I had connects. I was like, okay, you're gonna be here. I'm gonna come talk to you. So I do that for like a summer, and at the end of the summer, I feel like just convicted because I'm not being able to tell the stories I want to tell. I got to do the messy shit, the messy TMZ shit, and I don't like that.
You don't want to be, you don't want to be branded as that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So essentially, what happened is with TMZ, if you're working out of LA, like if you're not in LA and you're working for TMZ, you just clock in on like an app called Slack. So you clock in and say good morning, you good. I just stopped going to work. I would clock in. And
why though? Like, cause I understand.
Shit, they pay good.
Yeah. Hold on, but not to cut you off though.
Yeah.
Cause you said you started out in media and you just wanted to be a part of something, right?
Yeah.
So when the TMZ call came in after V103, right? What led you to take that opportunity with TMZ, but not further extend it into where you felt like, damn, maybe I can grow bigger in this department or in this company as in general?
You see when the writing's on the wall, and it was actually I think that was around the same summer that Offset had gotten into that car accident.
Okay.
And they wanted me to go and ask like a bunch of kids at a basketball camp about like this tragic shit that done happened to this. They wanted me to talk to Quavo about it. And left that part.
Some bad shit.
Quavo,
really.
Yeah. Quavo was a guest coach at Lou Will's basketball camp in Atlanta, and they wanted me to ask Quavo about like some tragic shit that happened to him in front of all these kids. I'm like, that's not what. No,
damn,
that's not
TMZ.
Yeah, that's not the shit that I want to do. That's not me. Like, even when you watch my shit now, like I don't talk about like tragic, heartbreaking shit.
No, you talk about fun shit.
Yeah, like we having fun.
It's a house party.
Yeah, that's the vibe of it. Like, you get it. So like I just stopped. I would clock in and not do shit. So like after a week or two, shit.
Did that piss you off though? That's why you stopped going? Because it made you feel like a pawn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, because I understand that line of respect in media. Yeah.
So Harvey Levin, the main guy for TMZ, he had his people call me and was like, shit, yeah, we're gonna end your contract. So it was like at that point, that was really led me into one of the worst fall winters of my life. Cause shit in media and in jobs in general, niggas ain't really hiring around fall winter time. Niggas trying to get through the end of the year. So if you're looking for a job in like September, October, November, niggas ain't doing no onboarding.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till the next year.
You do.
So that lead me into like a point in my life where like, shit, I gotta figure some shit out. But like, this is a part of my story that a lot of people probably, the shit would have ended. Like they would have just had to get a regular job.
Yeah.
You know, and at that point I did. I got a teaching job.
Yeah.
So
put your mic up for me.
Okay, my fault.
You good. I think it was just like
so everybody every woman that was like here, like my mom and my sister, I mean not my sister, my aunt, they were both teachers. So
Gotcha.
it was easy for me to get a teaching job. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Was that a humbling moment?
Boy, I'm about to say I cried. I cried. I literally was crying.
Yeah.
I cried the night before I had to teach, the night before I had to go into the school. Because I was like, what the fuck has happened to my life? What has happened?
Yeah.
But that's where I'm like, damn, like, you gonna catch them L's in this industry. Like, that to me at the time, like,
that was
shit,
the hardest one.
I'm about to, I'm like 20, 27, 28, and I'm like, yeah, this shit sucks. Like, damn, I'm not in the career that I want to do. But I had linked up with somebody who I had met while I was in college, DJ Scream. I interviewed him at WSTU when I was at Clark, Atlanta, and I met him in 2011. So 2017 rolled around, we reconnected.
You met him in his golden area.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I met him like around the Maybach music days.
Yeah.
Like he was still doing
when he was mixtaping Dolph and shit. Yeah.
He actually working on one now with Juicy J.
Okay.
So I was working with him, helping him at the radio station. And man, that's just another part of it too, cause like shit, before like Scream took care of me for sure. Scream paid me for sure. But it didn't start off like that, cause like I had to prove myself. Like if in any situation as a creative, we're constantly tasked with evolving and growing our skill sets.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I can attest to that too.
Yeah, like you have to bring something to the table. I was just talking to some kids at Clark maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was telling them like, you know, everybody want to be on camera, but like you gonna have to start doing shit for somebody else first before you even get an opportunity.
Facts.
You know, like it's a million people want to be LeBron. It's only one LeBron.
Yeah.
Every NBA team wants a LeBron.
Or it's gonna test you to the point to where, cause it was to a point where I wasn't doing shit for people, but where I did catch my hard work and my sweat at and my grind at was learning how to edit, learning how to make reels, stand up to 4 in the morning and shit, building relationships, trying to stay in good contacts with the relationships I already got. You know what I'm saying? So, or shit, basically when I was in undergrad, I went to A&M, Alabama A&M. When I was in undergrad, I would be in the fucking club on a Saturday night taking fucking interviews as people I see that got motion walking through the door.
Yeah.
So that was my sweat and tears in there. So it could come in that way too, but I do attest to yours as well.
Like, and I had to be, cause I know it's a lot of people and shit. It depends on opportunity. I might say it too, but there's a lot of people that be like, they turn their nose up and then working for free. Yeah. But I feel like even at this point in my in my career now, if the right opportunity come, hell yeah, I put some shit together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But like, you gotta have some discernment on yourself to like know like, this shit not gonna give me what I wanted to give.
Exactly.
Like, I seen somebody post the other day saying like, yeah, if somebody gonna pay you in credit, you better make sure it's some good fucking credit.
Yeah.
Like you can't just you can't take
shit because it sounds.
Yeah, like like working for somebody who you know got money.
Yeah.
Like and they have no intention of ever paying you. Nah, nigga, like get your money.
Yeah.
But it's that's was a code. I'm glad I'm able to always remember your core question. But that's really what radicalized me, like losing all these opportunities. Not losing opportunities, but having these opportunities come, and I'm not even able to translate that shit into success for myself. Like I'm doing shit for, like with TMZ, I did stories like, I think my biggest story was I did an interview with R. Kelly's daughter. Yeah. She had mentioned that, this was at the time, it was before she had admitted what he did to her, but she was like, you know, I support him. Like, this story went everywhere, but don't nobody know it's me. I'm doing interviews.
Don't that shit suck, though?
Yeah, like, it's ass. Like, I built up good contacts doing that shit, but, like, it sucks at the end of the day. Like, you want credit. Because in this industry, like, as creators, that helps us grow, credit. So if I'm doing these big major interviews and I can't get no credit for it, like, what am I doing? But I'm giving it to somebody else. I'm giving View on 3 these ideas. I'm giving TMZ these ideas. I had this other company I was working, I'm giving them this shit, but I don't have any ownership over it. So that's why, like, now I'm real heavy in ownership. Like, I'm working with Now That's TV now, but that's a partnership. Like, I'm not, there's not anything where it's like, okay, well, you work here and you leave here with nothing. No, we're collectively building shit together.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Bring me in as a business partner, not an act.
like we're building things together. I can contribute in way more ways than just as a talker. I'm a creative at this point in my career, and that's why I'm taking the steps in my career that I'm taking as far as like expanding beyond just being a radio personality.
Yeah.
Like expanding beyond just doing the podcast. Like I don't even like to call it a podcast no more. Like this
like
setting.
network.
This setting is like
Platform.
Yeah, this is a platform. This is a, like, to me it has more night show feel than anything. Like some Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon.
I appreciate
type
that, man.
You know, like that's the direction that I want to go into. Because people have burnt the podcast word out. Like
they have, man. This shit got oversaturated.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody who still call it, because I'm not saying how I move, you need to move. But like I just think there were so many people during the pandemic era and around that time that just didn't take it serious.
But they starting to fizz out too.
Yeah, a lot of them been fizzed out.
Yeah, a lot of them fizzing out now.
Yeah, they fizzle.
Yeah,
fizzle.
Because they figure out this shit more than just getting on camera.
Yes, it's more.
They don't understand the post production.
Yeah,
and then some people don't know how to keep relationships. Yeah, that fucks them up too.
Marketing, like everything. Relationships is the biggest one, man. Because like if you ain't got a core audience that fuck with you, if you don't got people that support you, it's gonna be very difficult to.
Very difficult.
Like even with how we connected. Like you reached out to Shy, who got a relationship with me.
Yeah,
Shy my dog.
Yeah. But I knew what I was doing when I got Shy, and I told her.
Yeah.
I said, Shy, when I got you for a reason.
Oh man.
I've been watching you for 3 years.
Shy's talented. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then my thing was, I was like, I need to know who behind the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's, I don't want to say making it come true, but that's who making this shit all correlate together.
Yeah.
So that was big for me to do, but yeah. Like I said, that situation, that being a pawn is what allowed you to go to the next level and be a big homie.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
I do want to ask you, because when I look at Big Homie House, and I'm not in college no more, this shit give me college party vibes. Yeah. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all missed that one moment in college. Before I went to college, they always said, enjoy college because you'll never get it back. Yeah. And I finally get to understand what that means 3 years later after being postgraduate. Tell me what part in the culture community that Big Homie's House feel that you felt like the culture needed?
I think for me, I feel like the Big Homie's House, when I constructed the Big Homie's House, it was more for me than it was more a outlet for me to talk than like, okay, this is just something that I'm building that I think people are gonna fuck with. You know, and that might be just be my ego. Because I do think having the ego is important in this shit too. Like I don't have it to where like it's crazy out of control to where it can't nobody else be a star but me. Yeah. I'm not that type of person. But I do feel like shit. If I'm doing it, somebody gonna fuck with it. Yeah. Regardless. And if they don't, then hey, I know now. But I feel like the world is big enough to where everybody can do their own type of content and build their own following. Yeah. Like that's the great thing about content and media right now, where if you're in West Virginia, a small town in West Virginia, you could be the biggest thing in West Virginia. The biggest thing in West Virginia. You could be the biggest thing in fucking Hawaii. You could be the biggest thing in Delaware. I know a guy right now from Rhode Island. Rhode Island doing music. Like he's a behind the scenes music guy, but like there's talent everywhere, and it doesn't really matter where you're from or what you're doing. You can build, and like even if you're not a typical media or music entertainment person, you can build an audience as a teacher. I got one of my homegirls now, T. She got like a big following as a teacher influencer. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm hearing you on this, right? Because I try to tell some of my people that do content creation, I believe infrastructure matters, though.
For sure.
Like, I don't think you can be a big musical star if you stand in fucking Minnesota or fucking North Dakota. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to actually go where the action is.
Yeah.
Like,
for me... You cannot exist in a bubble.
Exactly. Like, for me, I lived in Memphis. Then I moved to Houston for some time, then Florida, and I'm like, bro, if I want to take podcasts serious, I need to go where the fucking Mecca is, and that's Atlanta. Yeah. So I had to make the move. So I'm saying infrastructure, I believe, do matter.
Yeah, absolutely. Infrastructure for sure 100% matters if you want to get it to that level. Yeah. Right? Now, if you're happy being the biggest person in Idaho,
the neighborhood,
you can be the biggest person in Idaho. But like at a certain point, you're naturally going to be drug out of that level of comfort, whether you want it or not, because every room has a ceiling. Like I tell people all the time, I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. But at a certain point, it's gonna get there, and then I gotta find different rooms. I don't want to be the biggest person in Atlanta. Like my goal is never to be the biggest person in Atlanta. I don't even want to be Atlanta centered. I'm a nigga from Atlanta that do shit internationally.
Yeah. Just pick me up and place me where you want me.
Put me anywhere on God's green earth. I would triple my worth. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah. So you did say you built Big Homie House. You constructed it, right? What was the hardest phase of that?
The hardest phase is, I guess, team building for sure. Like team
that shit is
like,
true.
Team, like, you know, when we were younger, we heard phrases like, fuck, I forgot it. I smoked before I got here. But it's like,
shout out to Kodaq, man.
There's a saying like, good help is hard to find. You don't really realize that shit until you in a situation where you need help. Like I know what I'm good at, and I'm very good at delegating to other people and letting them be good at what they're good at. Like I mentioned before, the Big Homie Size is made up of with a bunch of different personalities that do other things outside of like what I do. They speak to different audiences outside of what I do. And that's how I want it, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be I don't want to be a nigga talking about fashion because that's not what I'm.
That's not you.
I just got roasted a few weeks ago for wearing what niggas said Puerto Rican Jordan. I don't even know what a Puerto Rican Jordan is because I'm not a fashion nigga. I'm also not a foodie because I don't like to record myself eat because I'm fat and people are gonna judge me. So I can have somebody else do the foodie shit. I don't even travel a lot. Last time I traveled, I went to LA for Grammy weekend, but like before that, maybe it was Houston back in July. So I don't do all these other things, but there are other people that do. So I believe in building a team. I believe in building an infrastructure, and nobody's gonna. There's a saying that says, if you want to go alone. If you want to go far, bring someone with you. Go together or whatever the fuck. Like you're not gonna. Nobody's successful on their own, and I hate that that's even a point that people try to say like, oh yeah, self-made.
It ain't no self-made niggas out here.
Very rare people. I don't know anybody that's self-made.
No, I don't.
Somebody had to help you at some point. You may be the sole face of your success, but somebody has to help you.
Somebody had to put in the word for you.
Like. Now we got people on my team now, like Topanga, as I mentioned earlier, Uppy. Like these are women that assist me in ways and help me help my brand, Tamira as well. Like these are people who assist me in ways that I wouldn't be able to assist myself in. I would have never thought to look at shit like y'all look at it. And it's a group effort to get one person hired. Like even today, I was talking to my Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club. I hit her earlier and I was like, yo, who's helping with Charlamagne with the Breakfast Club? I mean, who's helping Charlamagne with the Black Festival? They're like, oh yeah, da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, of course. Nobody does any, and that was just me trying to get a contact, but nobody does anything on their own, not on a big level. Some people just want to do shit. No, not on a big level. Some people just want to do shit. I want to do shit big. Don't hit me about anything if you're not trying to make it as big as possible. You want to be a part of the big shit. I want to be a part of the big shit. And it don't got to be big when we started. It don't have to be big. But we got to have a goal. But you got to have a goal to make this shit big. I'm chasing big shit. Big shit only. Because if not, what's the point? That's like if I'm talking to a chick and she not fine. Why?
Wasting my time.
Why? You not fine and you not thick? What? What are we doing? I'm wasting my time.
Let's get into it, man. So look, when did you realize this was more than a moment in a brand for you?
The Big Homie's House brand?
Yes.
When I was able to quit my job teaching.
Ooh, shit.
When I was able to quit my job teaching.
Tell me about that experience.
Okay, so I mean, again, that happened around this time 3 years ago. 2021. Yes, 5 years ago. Wow, time flies. So I was teaching at Peyton Forest Elementary School in Atlanta. And like I said, I was teaching at Peyton Forest. I mentioned I started my teaching journey. So I was there from the early 2019 into early 2021. So 2019 goes by, boom, do the school year, go into the summer. Now it's fall 2019. I was working in the special ed unit. I had a main teacher and like 3 other teachers. So the main teacher left like December 2019. He wanted to focus on his trucking business, cool, but it's just me and that bitch now. Me and the other assistant teachers, we trying to get through the day without fighting because these kids is bad. But 2020 happens, and shit, the pandemic hits, right? So it's like, I had just started my podcast. I got more time to work on my podcast now.
Yeah.
We were still getting paid. So I do my shit. I think we go viral like twice within the first 10 episodes. And I mean, this is like before, like now people can pay to get on the Shade Room. We made the Shade Room before you could pay to get on that motherfucker.
You had to just have them numbers
like when the Shade Rooms posted shit that was lit, they posted our shit. The first clip I ever had go viral, and I still have it in my phone, was the clip about the chick saying she don't want no guy that works a 9 to 5. She want a drug dealer or somebody that do music. Yeah. First clip to ever go viral. That conversation was translated into most shit from other influencers, people like B. Simone, some more shit. Yeah. And then once it's time to go back, and like in my head, if I'm doing this, you can't ask me to do.
You can't ask. Yeah, you can't.
What? I'm viral right now. You talking about I gotta chase this kid around? Fuck you. But also, like, before I started teaching, I ain't had no tattoos. Because my mom, I'm a traditional Southern
Don't believe in getting your body in. Yeah.
I believe in it.
Well, I do too.
I believe, what I'm saying? I believe in it. But my mama was like, shit, you want to make sure you set in your life before you get, like, forearm tattoos and shit that you got to cover up. Yeah. But, like, once I made up in my mind that, like, damn, I can support myself off of what we doing talking. Yeah. I can support myself off this. It was like, why am I here? So this was the first tattoo I got. Legacy. And I'm real big on legacy. I ain't got no kids, but like when I do, I want them to know their daddy ain't gave up on shit. They daddy had a dream, and they daddy.
You got legacy right there. I got strength right here.
Yeah, exactly. So that shit is important. Yeah, that shit is important. Like, and I got it right here just so niggas know, like, this is what I'm doing it for. Yeah. Also, I got this one. Everything up here is got a meaning related. To it. Everything got a meaning. So this odorant dumb metuant, it is. I'm fucking high. I forgot the language. Latin. Okay. It's Latin, but it stands for let them hate as long as they fear.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. Let them hate as long as they fear. So that just come from like, shit, people gonna talk. Yeah. People gonna talk, definitely. But they gonna respect you. And this, of course, this is my favorite one, but it's also the most painful one. It's a microphone coming out of a heart. Got my heart on my sleeve. Cause shit, this is what I'm built for. Yeah. This is what I'm built for.
What you living down for?
Yeah. So that was the story behind me quitting teaching. It actually, and what was crazy about it, I quit teaching when I found out that the Big Facts podcast might potentially be getting a radio show, because I quit to be their producer full time. But that opportunity snowballed into me having my own radio show.
Gotcha.
Off the strength of the podcast that I had created.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I quit thinking I'm supporting somebody else, but really that blessing was for me.
Open the door for yourself.
Yeah. So
tell me about this though. So when we look at the Big Homie's house, it has went viral multiple times off different topics.
Yes.
So tell me about, how do you balance when you have controversial entertainment / topics on the show and you receive backlash from that?
I think I don't care about the backlash, for real. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care, because people gonna talk regardless. Like, if somebody do some dumb shit online, like if a guy get robbed, they gonna like, damn, why he ain't got no gun? But if if somebody try to rob him and he pop him, they were like, damn, why you popping him? He ain't have to shoot. Yeah. It's always gonna be something. It's always
gonna be something you could have did more.
It's always gonna be something. So that I apply that same logic to my content, because it's like, niggas gonna talk anyway. Niggas are gonna talk. This is literally a.
You might well just do some shit that's gonna keep them talking.
I'm gonna do it. Like, I title my shit in the most
controversial way,
like string pulling way, to tug at emotions, because that's all any of this shit is. Yeah. It's an emotion.
This shit really a playground for you.
Yeah, it's a playground. Like, I tell people all the time, like, if I could redo college, I probably would have got a psychology degree. I probably would have got a psychology degree, because everything we do is psychology. Yeah. Everything we do is psychology.
Trying to grab that attention.
It's trying to grab that attention. But even everything that we experience in media on a day-to-day basis is psychology. Like, I'm sure there's a reason why Apple made Android text messages green and Apple iPhone bubbles blue. That's a reason, because I think the color green may do, that shade of green may do something to the human brain. I mean, like, damn, what the fuck is that even about? Like, ugh, yuck.
Yeah,
Yuck.
yeah.
Like,
That shit crazy though.
It's all about how you present.
How you present,
things.
yeah.
So when I do my content, I've even gotten to a point now where, like, I will use any type of little trick or hint or tip to make people drop their jaw. Yeah. Something like it, like even when it comes to the first 3 seconds of a post, I may pull something from later on in the episode that's outlandish and put that shit in the beginning, just so when people share my shit to somebody, to their story, and somebody else see that story,
that moment.
That moment will be the first thing that they see.
Yeah,
and it's all psychology.
Nah, dope, man. God, cause I feel that way too. Cause honestly, we had a clip to go viral with Country Boy Mike on our first drop, and he was basically saying, "I ain't no street nigga."
Yeah.
And I knew by putting that in the first drop, I knew automatically niggas was gonna listen.
Yeah.
Cause niggas want to listen about anything that got shit to do with the streets.
Any street shit, man. And you just learn some things are gonna trigger the internet more than others. Like,
it's kind of like finding the aggravation. Bro.
Yeah, like, and I think the low hanging fruit for that shit is the gender war shit, like with Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. That's the easy shit to do. But I want to pull on like experiences or like culture. Like I just did something with Hood Anchor Ye, and I was like, you know, shit, if you could do any historical Atlanta event, what would you want to do? He said Freak Nick.
Shit, I come in under that. I come in under the post. I said Freak Nick. I said, and I don't even know. I probably wasn't even fucking born with Freak Nick because I was born in '99.
Oh yeah,
I would have wanted to do Freak Nick.
It was good enough.
I would have wanted to do Freak Nick.
But I told him, like, because my grandma worked at the Hilton Hotel, like downtown. By the expressway. Okay. So and this is how green I was a kid, but I was fucking dumb. I thought the back where the employees walk out, I thought that was the front of the hotel for years because we always went to the back of it, to pick up my grandma. I could drive there. But what you
found out there was?
It's the I found out that shit as an adult. Like, damn, this not the front of the hotel? Yeah. Like, god damn. But it lets out to that back street. Yeah. You know? Like, so yeah, just shit like that. Yeah, but all this shit psychology.
Yeah, facts. Nah, man. So let's move on. Cause like we got the early part of your success, right? Now we get into the current part.
Let's get it.
How did the partnership with Now That's TV come about?
Okay, so I had I was doing radio from 2022, top of 2022, top of 2025. Once I was done with iHeart, I was like, shit, man. I had been telling people around me, like, I want to get into TV, I want to get into film, I want to like expand my skill set. I can do radio with my eyes closed. Yeah. Even now, like, you know, we working on some shit now, and it's like, bruh, once I learn how to work this technology, it's up. Like, so I wanted to evolve and expand my shit. So I had did an interview with T and Swag maybe October, November the year prior. Yeah. So once I was a free agent, it was kind of like, shit, man, what y'all got going on? Like, y'all doing shit down here, what's up? Yeah. They had actually made a post about needing a host for something, and I sent it to Swag. And I was like, bro, what's up? What's up? What we doing? So I sent it to him. He responded, brought me in for a meeting. My first day was March 1st of last year. We've done some amazing things.
That's what's up, man.
But right now, we expanding my skill set. I'm doing some shit up there. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, Now That's TV is a great organization. Yeah, I know sometimes they get a bad rep. Yeah. Because of the platforms that they have. Yeah. Tell me the beauty of what it's like working on a platform like Now That's TV. I think the beauty. What I tell a lot of people is where Now That's TV is now reminds me like early stage VH1. Gotcha. It reminds me of like early stage VH1.
Like with the music videos, like, and I Love Money. I Love New York.
Like the different type of reality shows. Like they have a bunch of reality shows, and they're actively expanding their catalog to include different types of content. But yeah, Now That's TV is definitely a fun environment. It's very early stage. I think grassroots is the term. It's very fun. It's a very fun environment. I enjoy it. Like, that's one thing I do not take for granted. I ain't hated going to work in years.
You might say, hey, hated going to work for you.
Like a lot of people do jobs that they hate. I have not hated going to work. I don't. Like, I love going to work every day. I love it. Like, I get to go in here and talk and create. Like, I literally, I thank God every morning as I'm driving to work. Sometimes as soon as I wake up, if my mind is there. But like, I thank God every day that I get to do what I love to do. Like, I do feel like my life became a lot more peaceful when I found my purpose.
When you wake up and you can do the shit that you love to do. Yeah.
It's doing the shit you love to do. It's also like, this is what you are here for.
The purpose.
Like, there was a time in my life where I felt like, again, going back to the TMZ shit, I felt conflicted because this is not me. I felt conflicted when I was teaching because this is not what I'm here to do. I felt conflicted when I'm in these other spaces. And I realized some of the shit when I was doing early on in my life, when I was a board op, I was working for V103 from 12 midnight or sometimes 11 p.m. to like 6 a.m. running the boards. So I was just up. And I was happy. But at the time, I was happy. Yeah. But I'm like, that's back when I was just happy to be.
It was just satisfied momentarily.
I was just happy to be in the building. I would make that my whole identity. I used to make jobs my identity. And that's why I'm out of that mindset now, because I would never do that shit again. Yeah. They say nobody's bigger than the program. I'm definitely bigger than the program. I'm too big for this program. Yeah. And that's cool. Like, once you realize you're past certain shit in your life, then you don't do it anymore.
But I think the thing, Kodaq, what makes people great and what makes them average in life is taking that chance. Yeah. Of saying, fuck this comfortable situation. I'm going to go do what I love to do.
Let me tell you a story. So, did you see the first Into the Spider-Verse movie?
Yes, I did. Yep. Okay.
So you remember that scene where he's standing on the building and he has to test his powers out, and it's this song called "What's Up, Danger" that's playing in the background, and he jumps off the building to like see if his spider webs would swing and like, he'd be able to
test them out.
Yeah, test them out. Right. I feel like when I got done teaching, when I got done teaching, I was like, that was that moment for me. Yeah. This shit gotta work.
It gotta work.
It has to work. Like, and I carry that mentality now because there is no such thing as failure. I believe anything that I want to do, I can do. Like, even now, like, I'm on a weight loss journey right now. I don't know how much weight I lost. I'm gonna go to the doctor in a few weeks. I'll let y'all know.
But you lost some though, bro. Yeah, from the last couple of years out of what? Yeah. You lost some, man. Shout out to Kodaq, dog.
I believe I can do anything I want to do as long as I'm putting the effort into it. So when it comes to my content and the ceiling that I have, I don't believe there's a ceiling. I believe like the shit that we can do is infinite. Yeah. Like I think the stuff that I'm doing, God put me on this earth to do. That's why I'm so successful. Even when I lose, even when I feel like, damn, ain't nobody watching this shit. Even when I think like, damn, don't nobody care about this shit but me. I still do it. Like, sometimes I feel like, damn, you might be a little mentally incapacitated. Like, it do feel like
that you're delusional a little bit.
But it takes fucking delusion.
It do.
It takes delusion.
It do, dog. It really do.
There's no success in anything
without delusion,
in the creative field that doesn't come with a little delusion. Yeah. If you're not delusional, you're not going to be successful.
That's true. That's true. Because I definitely wake up and be like, man, I'm
delusional about a lot of shit in life. Yeah. I'm delusional about where this shit can go. I'm delusional about the bitch I can pull. I'm delusional.
But you always got to shoot for your best, though.
I'm shooting for the fucking best. Yeah. Why would I doubt myself?
No reason to.
Like, the DMs I hop into on Instagram.
You shoot. Stop
unbelievable. I'm pulling up. I am pulling up from the fucking rafters where the popcorn is. I don't care. I don't care. I carry the same approach in my everyday life. Yeah. So you have to be delusional. If you don't believe in your dreams, who's going to? Who is obligated to believe in your shit?
Not your mama, not your daddy, not your kids.
Nobody on this planet. Yeah. Nobody cares until you win. Yeah. And it's too many niggas out here that think, oh, well, I deserve it. You don't deserve shit. Nobody owes you anything. Even if they fucking do, they don't give it to you. Now what? That's what this is for. That is what this is for. I don't want it to be said that anybody held me back in my career. If I'm unsuccessful, it's because I did something wrong. It's because I didn't give 110 fucking %. It's because I didn't wake up early. I'm waking up 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym these days now. Yeah. I'm dedicated. I'm not eating the same way. I'm not thinking the same way. I'm working out different. Because I have a goal. Yeah. So when you have a goal and you have things that you want to do, fuck what other people say. Like we said earlier, people are going to talk.
People are going to talk regardless, yeah.
They're gonna talk. So if you're a content creator, put the fucking tripod up. Because we see that shit all the time.
Put that damn iPhone up too, because I did it. I did it.
We see that shit all the time. People, oh my
Yeah.
God, these content creators, they're outside. Look at Drewski. Well, imagine if Drewski didn't put the tripod up.
Shit, yeah. Look at a DC Young Fly. Imagine he didn't take out a fucking phone.
If he thought he was too cool to be successful. What?
Yeah.
Record yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a Meek Mill with the braids moment.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? As soon as you win, everybody's there.
Yeah.
But we can't expect them same crowds when we building. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that type of support when you building. It'd be great to have sold out show, your first live show. It'd be great. That's not how this shit work. You have to show your value. Mm-hmm. And that's all I do on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year basis. I show my value to people. I show my value by the work that I put in for myself and the work that I put in for others, because I believe as long as you're willing to put the work in, you can win.
Yeah. No,
winning is guaranteed as long as you're putting in the work.
And their belief. You gotta have that belief. You gotta have that belief to the point to where, you know, it's like, because I didn't have times and shit like that. Like I told you, before we even started recording, I looked at your content.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna meet Big Homie. I said, I don't know how the fuck it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And like, it was a time where because I called my mom right now. It was literally a time when we watched YouTube together. I was like, yo, I'm gonna meet them people one day.
Yeah.
And she was like, you think so? They kind of big. I said, watch what I tell you. This shit gonna happen.
See, and
that shit happened.
I don't even be. I see, and that's me.
But that's the determination of consistency too.
That
though.
is.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was back in 2020. We're in 2026.
Yeah, like I had the same moment. Like I was watching the BET Awards one day. I said, man, one day I'm gonna be at the BET Awards. I've done the BET Awards. Just did the Grammy weekend this past February. Mm-hmm. So every goal that I'm setting in life, and that's why it's important to always evolve your goals. Like you shouldn't have the same main goal from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you ain't achieved it yet? 10 years?
You ain't been updating your identity.
You ain't did nothing. Yeah. Keep working. And even if you haven't achieved it yet, keep working. It is not, when I say it is not over until you win, it is not over until you win. Sure. There's no such thing. I don't even believe in a reality where I can lose. Mm-hmm. It's not scientifically possible for me to lose.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
And that's a part of the delusion. So if it is a little tiny thing in my brain that keeps me delusional, keep it there.
Yeah. I tell people this all the time, right? I remember I knew Jelly Roll back in his
yeah, well, he was a Memphis rapper.
No, Nashville.
Nashville rapper?
Yeah, so my dad's from Nashville. And he would come up to my dad's shop at least 4 days out of the week. So, but this was a guy who was just going in and out of jail.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, you just thought, okay, all right, shit, that's just Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I'm watching a fucking DoorDash commercial. This motherfucker famous now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, if you really just keep going consistently, there's no telling what the hell you could be.
There's no cap on your success, because the only people that win are the ones that try.
Exactly.
If you're trying, I don't care what it is, man. You're gonna be successful. Keep going.
Yeah.
Don't ever stop. Don't ever think about stopping.
Yeah. How was important negotiating that deal ownership was to you when that partnership went down this TV?
It's always important, because like there are certain things that you do create to sell, but I do feel like the Big Homie's house at this point in my life is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. So yeah, but they're definitely open-minded about everything that I talk about as far as, the brand and like who does what. Like I recently just negotiated like full production for myself, just so I can handle all of my production in-house and just hand them a finished product as far as the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, ownership is always going to be important to me. That's why I want to create so many things and produce so many things like under my umbrella, because I don't want to just have the Big Homie's house. I want to have the Big Homie's house. I want to have the Big Homie's rich nigga house. I want to have the Big Homie bad bitch house.
Big Homies for love.
Yeah, Big Homie. Yeah,
all this shit.
For the love of the homies. Like, it's a bunch of things that this can turn into. So, Not STV's definitely been very appreciative of my contributions, but they've been a welcoming organization for me as well. So shout out to Tilo, shout out to Swag, all the other people, the executives over there, the producers, the writers. It's a small team. And it's a very tight team. Like, everybody know each other.
Yeah.
Like, is there no?
Are they signing podcasts? Is partnership over there now?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's what they originally.
I think that would be dope for them.
Yeah.
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, we would have to have like a whole different department for that. We just handle that shit because they're doing like it's a small team, so they're doing a lot on their own now. So when I do introduce that, I want that to be kind of something that we can operate independently without it pulling from their resources that they got now.
Okay, cool. Now this question right here.
Talk to me.
I ain't never had a moment like this, but I want to ask you though. Have you ever had an episode that didn't almost air, and for what reason?
What? Yes. Yes.
Tell me about it. Talk to me about it.
Motherfucker got the scrapping in that bitch. Like, yes. It was an early episode.
Oh, I don't think I seen this. What year this was?
Early. Like, it might still be on the DJ Screen TV. No, the big. I don't know. Is it still DJ Screen TV? I think it's the Big Facts Network YouTube page.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an early episode. Like, if you type in Big Homie's house, the lost episode, missing episode, it might come up.
Okay.
But yeah, these people had got to arguing in that motherfucker. It was a dude and a girl. The girl was one of the, them girls is you woke, you extra woke. And the nigga had said something disrespectful, but I think she has, like, whatever he had said had applied to, like, one of her kids.
Oh, shit.
So she took it personal. Like, she's in that bitch, like,
going off.
They going, and he won't shut up because he's like,
he egging the shit up.
Yeah, like, he won't shut up.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit was crazy. It might be up there though, because I do remember uploading it. I don't know if it's still up though, but yeah, it was definitely up there.
Have you ever had a guest to tell you, like, take some content out?
I was just about to say that too. Yeah.
I had that before.
Yeah, that's why, get a waiver. It shit happened. And the screen took it down eventually, but like, what's crazy, the part that you want took down is all over the internet. So
it's gonna be recycled.
Yeah, like, shit, I might drop that bitch again. But this girl had said that she would leave her nigga for Drake. She said she would leave her nigga for Drake, and I was like, "Yo,
do you think women will leave their nigga for any nigga? Do you think it's women out here?
I do think
that's
some
in
women.
relationships.
I don't think it's the majority. Okay. I do not think it's the majority. I do believe because I do believe it's a lot of people in this world, right?
Gotcha.
So anything could fucking happen.
Do you think women getting better these days, or you think the niggas just getting better and the women getting worse? Which one is it?
I think the women is heartless. I think the women is fucking shot out these days, man.
Yeah. But they going for everything, man. They going for everything.
Of niggas being dogs for so long. So it's like, niggas been having their way. Now women is having motion.
But when is she gonna stop, Kodaq?
I don't know, man. I don't know,
we
man.
stopped at one point. This shit keep going.
Maybe we need a world war to bring everybody together. maybe what Trump is doing is to unite the men and women of America, because this shit is bad.
Yeah, nah, dog. It's definitely crazy out here. Like, even for Valentine's Day, you don't even see women with they niggas no more. They just doing Galentine's now.
Galentine's Day for sure.
They with the homegirls more than their man.
Man, look. And I don't think the women care about relationships no more. I don't think
they do neither. You know how they used to, like, grow up and they be like, well, I want this wedding, I want to get married. I don't think they give a fuck about that no more.
Do not care about marrying no nigga.
Yeah.
They like, but I do think they care, but by the time they do care, it's too late. But I do think some of them just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna be outside, I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Like, bitches is, I'm trying not to say this. Women are like, some women want to be single mothers now. Not all of them, but there are some women that's like, I just want a baby.
Yeah.
But all of that's a result.
That's crazy shit.
All of that is, I feel like, is a result of, like, men having their way for so long, and now it's like, shit, women like, hey, fuck it. No, I'm finna have my way too. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna ask 100 niggas for $100.
Yeah.
Come up
on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you handle the pressure of being the face and the CEO of the brand Big Homie's House? That shit, because I don't think the backlash y'all get, y'all deserve.
Yeah.
Because when you look at other contents, bro, or other platforms, they take that shit to a whole level.
And then
you be like, okay, this shit don't get the flack that this platform
That's
do.
what I'm saying. Like, shit, if you gonna comment, if you gonna engage with that shit, engage with my shit too, nigga. You know me.
Yeah.
You know me. You know me. You engage with my shit. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. But you was on the Shade Room arguing.
Flexing with it.
Yeah, you sharing. Your shit get 1,000 likes on the Shade Room. You sharing that shit to your story. Oh, they fucking with me. Oh, but it's big homie Kodaq shit. Oh, we don't fuck with Kodaq.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because people obviously fuck with me.
Exactly. So how do that make you feel though? Cause like your shit is a prominent platform.
Yeah.
But some people will share other platforms that they know is get way more attention and not share yours. What does that shit do to you as a CEO, as also as the face? You know what I'm saying?
I gotta make them care. Yeah. I think that's what I am now. Like, I gotta make you care. And I'm very short. Like, in all conversation, professional, business, romantic. Like, you don't give a fuck, so I have to make you give a fuck. I have to make you care, which is cool. But don't tell me you care, and I know you don't care. Your actions are gonna speak way louder than your words do. Mm-hmm. So your actions are showing me that you don't give a fuck about my content. Bet I gotta make you care. But it's also a part of like people like you look cool for having a viral comment on the Shade Room, right? You look cool for that. Do you look as cool having a viral comment on Big Homie Kodaq shit? Probably not, because it's going against Shade Room. That's fine. So my thing is just work harder. Like at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. Work harder.
And I want people to understand this. Shit always changes over time.
Yeah.
MySpace was the hottest shit, but then Facebook came.
Yeah.
Facebook was the hottest shit, then Instagram came. Instagram is gonna be something else that come to exit that
TikTok.
out. Shit changed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
TikTok is bigger than Instagram now.
Yeah.
So this shit's evolved. So what I'm saying is, treat all shit the same.
Treat it the same, man. And
treat all shit the same.
Just because you're not up today don't mean you're not going to be up tomorrow, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was on the L.A. Clippers before he got traded to
the Oklahoma City
Thunder. Now he's an MVP. Now he has a
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP, Finals victory. Imagine, Sam Darnold.
Own shoe.
Yeah, his own shoe. Sam Darnold, cut from the Jets. They said he was seeing ghosts. He was seeing ghosts on the field.
The third pick in the draft.
What? Cut from the Jets, Panthers, and 49ers. Got with Minnesota, started tearing shit up. Got with Seattle, won the Super Bowl. Man, like I said, this shit not over to you. Yeah. Man. Imagine if he took the Josh Rosen approach. Nigga left the league after the first contract was over with.
Yeah.
He would have never won.
He would have never been shit.
Yeah, you would have never been shit, man. When I say you can win, you still got to put the work in. Yeah. I'm not saying just show up. You got to show up and be him.
Yeah,
and
showing up just half the battle.
And then you got to do it again.
Yeah.
And then you got to do it again. I see so many people hanging on to shit that they did 10 years ago. Like,
don't that shit get tired?
Nobody care about that shit.
Update your resume.
Update your resume, man. Unpin that tweet. Yeah. Unpin that viral tweet from goddamn 2018. Yeah. Nobody care no more.
It's over with.
Yeah.
One last question, man, before we get out of here. What was the moment that you believe framed you into where you are today?
The moment that got me to where I am today. Man, I've had, like I said, I've had a lot of L's, but I've had like a lot of good moments. I think it was I think honestly the biggest piece of me getting to where I am today is my dog Louis V. Louis V is the program director at iHeart. That was the transition from doing just the podcast to doing the radio show. Mm-hmm. So I met Louis V backstage at when Big Facts was doing the live show with T.I.
Gotcha.
So I was like, shit, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm like, hey man, we got this podcast. I heard you the man up there. iHeart, what's going on? And he was like, oh yeah, I heard about you. We're gonna talk. Got his number and shit. We was on air. I think that happened like August 26th because it was the day before my mom's birthday. No, August 27th. It was on my mom's birthday. We was at the show for her birthday. And that was August 27th, and we were in the building at iHeart that December. Started the show February 2nd.
Gotcha.
Yeah, February 2nd, 2022. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of big moments. I think another big moment for me personally was when I did the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Me and Charlamagne got cool after that.
That's dope.
I met Lauren LaRosa before she got on the Breakfast Club. We were actually trying to bring her to Atlanta. That's a crazy thing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Lauren LaRosa was...
I ain't gonna lie, Lauren's so dope, dog.
Yeah.
Lauren is dope as hell,
and she's
man.
another person who didn't give up. Like, she was in, people knew about her, but she hadn't gotten the opportunity yet.
Yeah.
But as soon as she got the opportunity, she ran with it.
Yeah,
now
she did.
she's like one of the biggest female media personalities in the world. Like,
Yeah.
that's what you got to look at. Like, you're in New York, you're one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
Like, there are very few people big. Like, she's top. Just throwing a number out there because I don't know about everybody who do shit, but top 20 black female media personalities.
Facts.
In the world.
She definitely coming into the culture. Honestly, I really think she brings back more of that flair of like that 106 in Park feel.
For sure. And while I would want 106 in Park right now, I realize that the absence of shows like 106 in Park, The Basement, TRL, it opens up for a lot of independent creators to create their own platforms to fill that void. Like, I'm working on a few shows myself that hopefully we'll get into production later this year. But like shows, movies, like creative endeavors that we're actually undertaking, and because of sites like Tubi or groups like Collab Studios, Collab Crib in Atlanta, like independent creators have an opportunity to kind of make that money and make a name for themselves on their own. That was one of the biggest things with iHeart when I first started working with them was, I wanted to be known that I was who I am before I got here.
Gotcha.
Y'all didn't make me big. I was big.
Already big, Homie Kodaq.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. You got me because of who I am. Okay, so that was like I made sure that
like was some sauce over here before you had packed up over here.
Yeah, like it's a credit to y'all that I'm here. Yeah, so yeah, and again, that's ego. That's ego. That's pride. But it's the good kind where it's like if you let people play with you, they will play with you.
Yeah.
And you're never gonna play with me. You're like nobody's ever gonna diminish my value. I know the things that I've done for other people. I know whose stories that I've been a part of. Like my old co-host JoJo, I was a big part of her story. She was working in the club before she met me. Now she's on the radio.
Yeah.
Poor Minds. Granted, Poor Minds was gonna be big.
Yeah.
But I can't
shout out to them.
Yeah,
man.
Poor Minds.
I remember they was on your platform.
Yeah. Poor Minds. I met Poor Minds like early on in there.
That was like 2020 when I started watching it. It was like 2018, 2019.
Yeah. So 2018, I think I met Lex, and then I met Drea.
Yeah.
And then we started doing the radio. They were on DJ Scream Show. They had I think like Timeline Tuesdays or something like that. They had a weekly segment on iHeart before they made the jump to 85 South and got with the 85 South Network and started doing their show as you see it now. So I was the first person to put them on the radio.
Okay.
So I've seen people at their genesis of their career. And that's when I realized like I do have an eye for talent.
Yeah.
So that's why I slipped into the production role. Because if I see that somebody can be hot. And granted, they have to believe in themselves as well.
Yeah, you do.
Because there have been
you gotta
people,
come with that aura, man. You know what I'm saying?
There have been people that I've reached out to and say, yo, your shit can be lit.
Yeah.
And like, they just fall off for whatever reason. And it takes a consistent effort. You have to consistently apply pressure in this shit.
Yeah.
Because even now, like, I need to put out content consistently to maintain my spot. I need to be a consistent presence to stay where I'm at. And then I got to work harder to go bigger.
Yeah.
So if you think that you're going to, because there are people that think that they can do what we do because they sat down and had a conversation longer than 15 minutes.
Facts.
If you think you're going to go into a podcast or content creation space and it's going to be easier than your day job, I work
wrong.
I work more now than I ever did as teaching.
You dead ass wrong.
This like
all the clips you got to cut up,
man.
All the studying you have to do it, man. Nah, it's a damn lie.
Man, if you want to add some special effects to this shit, you got to go get pictures and all that.
Yep.
Listen, man,
clip from Google and put it in the.
This shit is a lot. And when you going early, it's a one-man team. And honestly, I feel like even if I get to a point where I can pay somebody, I would still want that to be like a creative endeavor. Like I'm in the room with you while we doing this shit. Yeah. Because I have a certain way of how I want my product to be presented when like we do post the clips. Gotcha. So, and I feel like the clips for us have been more powerful than the full episodes. Because I think the last episode I had like 30 clips. And even though I might not post all of them, that's a library of content that I can reuse forever.
Facts. Man, so I do want to gift you before we get out of here. That was my last question I had.
Okay.
But I do want to give you this gift, man, because you came on Frame and told your story.
Yeah.
We want to gift you with a piece of artwork here, man. Hopefully you can take with you and find something to do with this thing, man.
Wow.
Yes, so we want to gift you that, man.
I appreciate this.
Appreciate you for coming on Frame, man, and telling your story.
Wow.
Yeah. Hang that up, man. Do something with
it. Look at that, y'all. That's big. I like that, man.
Sir, man.
I like that.
So
Thank you,
that with you,
man.
man. We believe in giving our guests they flowers, man. Anybody that come on Frame, man. Like I said, your story can always be told, but framing it is another thing.
Yes, sir.
So, man, hey, man, tell them where they can find you, Kodaq, man. Tell them where they can find Big Homie House on Now That's TV and all that. Where can they find you?
Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at BIGHOMIEKODAQ. Not As TV on Instagram. Follow me. All my content will be there. Flex 98 with Not As TV. Our radio station is coming soon. By the time this comes out, it might already be out. But yeah, stay tuned with everything we got going on. The Big Homie's House. The Big Homie's House brand on Instagram. Continue to follow everything we got. Also, shout out to my dog, DJ Scream, Greg Street, Ryan Cameron, Frank Ski, Jerry Clark, T, Swag. All of these people who I just named were very integral into my come up as a media personality. Oh, can't forget Banking Baby J. Thank you for accepting me into y'all family. As an outsider, I wouldn't have been who I am today without y'all.
Shout out to him, man. Hey, man, like y'all said, man, y'all can go follow him and find him and see what Kodaq got going on, man. He got a lot of shit going on. Make sure y'all check that out. Also, as well, man, make sure y'all keep subscribing to the YouTube, man. We had our first drop with Country Boy Mike episode, man. We got a lot of more drops coming, man. So make sure y'all keep subscribing. Also, follow us on Instagram at It's Frame Podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit that follow button so you get all the live updates as well. And also, too, man, we haven't forgot about our audio listeners, man. All you truck drivers, you folks that be in the gym early, late after work, whatever the goddamn case is. We got an audio version coming out on Apple Pod and also Spotify as well. So make sure you check that out and add us on there as well, wherever you get your latest podcast. Hey, man, thank y'all for checking out this episode of Frame, man. It's been an honor, like I said, where we bringing stories to real life, but we also telling them, but we going to frame them to make sure they live forever. Hey, man, been another episode of Frame. We out.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.